right, damning figures today revealed that obesity costs British taxpayers almost £14 billion a year. Obese patients cost the British Health Service twice as much as those of a healthy weight. But the body positivity movement preaches that fat is now fabulous, and that its craze is fatfluencers who rake in cash by boasting about, well, being fat.
What I eat a day is a fat bitch. Let's go. I don't know how many times I have to tell you bitches, I'm going to start my morning off with a Starbucks iced coffee.
I had a Mackey's and then I had a few mouthfuls of this cake, but it wasn't as...
Oh yeah, come on, you get the limo out front.
Really? That's what people are watching? Apparently. Well, TikTokers like my next guest are putting the pound in excess pounds.
The new Hot 30i is just $89.99. Do you like sweets? Well, you can get 2 kilos of sweets for £10.
Promoting obesity.
No, I'm promoting a good deal. $25.99 for 63 rolls of toilet paper. A donut maker from Tower. All of these products have 2-year warranty. A candy floss maker and a chocolate fountain.
OK, so I'm joined by TikTok star George Keyword, who you just saw there, and Sienna.
Bargains.
Huh?
That's what I say, bargains.
Bargains, all right. And his wife, Sienna, and the host of the Blair White Project, Blair. Why? OK, listen, Blair, I'll come to you in a moment. First of all right, George, let me get some stats.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, how much do you weigh?
Look, I'm not going to talk about numbers because the thing is when you...
Well, I think you should. I mean,
no, the thing is, if I give you the number of how much I weigh, it's going to be all over the Sun, all those trashy newspapers tomorrow morning. I don't need it. Don't need it.
Well, you don't need it. You're on TikTok every day showing
is,
us how big you are.
Yeah, and look...
And you're proud of it.
No, there's a difference. There's proud and then there's just being positive in my own skin. And that's what I am.
Right.
I'm not proud to be fat.
Would you
accept
that by medical definition you are morbidly obese?
Look, if that's what medically you want to call it, then call it.
Well, no, you know your weight, I don't.
No. But that's, yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
Right, so here's my issue with this body positivity thing. People shouldn't be celebrating being morbidly obese, in my estimation.
But that's
because actually it is a dangerous condition that causes many people to die.
Look, you've got a fair point. It is dangerous. It can lead to dangerous issues, which could, diabetes and so on. And that is an issue. But we don't encourage gaining weight. There's a difference between the videos you just showed on the screen and what we're
George,
talking about now.
You're doing this, these TikToks are all geared to you.
You're showing people encouraging eating food. I'm just saying, wow, look at the pizza. Look, it's from Costco. It's nice.
No, you're not. You're not. You are. Sorry, George.
That's what I'm doing.
You are glorifying, scoffing.
It's called taking the piss. That's what it is.
Well, maybe.
That's what it is. It's having a laugh and not taking yourself too seriously.
Why is it funny?
Because it is funny. You know it is funny.
It's
you had a little
funny.
smirk yourself before.
I actually don't find this kind of thing funny. I think
come on.
I actually think it's quite sad.
It's not sad. It's comedy.
Let me bring
It's satire comedy.
Well, maybe.
You know it is. You know it is. You know it is, Piers. I've been an actor for 13 years.
George,
George. Damn right I know how this industry works.
George, I'll come back to you in a moment.
Come on.
Let me just go to Blair White in Austin, in Texas. Blair, I do have a problem with this because I think it's celebrating a dangerous health condition. And if you're an influencer, why would you want to influence people to think that that is A, funny, entertaining, and B, something they want to do?
Well, you should have an issue with it. My opinion is that the fat positivity movement is a death cult. I'm all about living my life on my own terms, being happy, finding a partner that makes me happy. But, life is short, so you have to find happiness. But what cuts it in half is being obese. Your life will literally end halfway of the length that you would live being obese. And so promoting it, you wouldn't be able to be anorexic on TikTok and not get comments about how you need to eat a cheeseburger, how you need to gain weight. And you can write it off as trolls, but it's the truth. I've seen some TikToks made by him where he is addressing people telling him that he needs to lose weight as trolls and sort of making fun of it. And I just wonder, is it really trolls? Certainly there are mean people on the internet, but there is some truth to it. I know that he is a father, and the idea that you will, in all likelihood, in all certainty actually, not live past 50, 60 years old is an issue. So for me, okay.
Yeah, I know, I hear you. I know, that's my view. I want to bring in Sienna, your wife. You've been listening to this.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable completely? When you see the statistics about obesity in this country, the cost to the NHS, what it costs the country,
yeah.
Are you comfortable about this?
The way I see it is, firstly, just us personally, we have private healthcare, so the NHS isn't a thing for us. I do understand that it is costing the NHS a lot. I think it's a bigger problem to address, though. I think it's about educating people when they're young to make healthy food choices. I think a lot of the time when you grow up in poverty, like George and I have, a lot of the time you don't have the healthiest options.
Yeah, but my
Thankfully-
response to that would be,
Yeah.
OK, but you've managed not to end up as George has weight-wise. And I don't mean to denigrate you, George. I'm just saying...
genetics, though, couldn't it?
It- no, it's not.
It could be enough.
What it
I don't think
is-
it's genetics, is
It's
it?
no, I believe it's because my parents were like cool hippie vegetarians, whereas George's were not.
But are you comfortable? You've got a son, right? Are you
Mm-hmm.
comfortable about his current weight? Do you
Um,
think when he does this stuff on TikTok, are you really laughing or are you concerned about him?
I'm concerned not so much about his weight, but more about his well-being, and
Well, the two go hand in hand.
Sienna, you definitely glorify it, Sienna, and you guys post videos where you're juggling his fat and you talk about how attractive it is. And for me, when
That's
I
what
look
gets
for
views,
a
isn't
romantic
it?
partner,
We all knows what gets
I
You
look
know,
for someone that
in
would
a
make me
way-
a better version of myself.
Well, yeah,
not
but
a worse
George,
one.
the point Blair's making is a sound one. You say it's to get views. We know that.
Yeah, of course.
And you're making money from it.
Of course.
But the question is, there's no incentive for you to actually lose any weight because at that stage, your
actually-
TikTok persona
Oh, no, because we
dies.
can flip the
is
book, can't
actually
we? Yeah.
George is actually on a weight loss journey, and I fully support that. I think it's more like having a laugh at yourself, making the best of
You know what
the
made me? You
situation
know what
you're in.
pulled me around to your side, George? If you now flipped with this big audience you've got, and rather
Yeah.
than gorging yourself every day on pizzas and donuts for
But that's not what I
delectation
do,
of people
Piers.
laughing at you,
But that's
why
not what
don't
I
you
do.
actually go on a fitness regime and show people
Piers,
how to lose weight?
If people actually knew what I was thinking and what I'm doing, I'm actually going to be doing it as Zemic needles privately as well before you start. So all of these things, we're paying out of our own money. We don't cost anyone anything. Me
How much are
being
you
listed-
making out of the TikTok?
A lot of money.
Like what?
A lot of money, over 100 grand.
A year?
Over 100 grand a year.
So there's
yeah.
no incentive to lose weight, is there?
No, but
there's a lot
it
of
doesn't
weight
derive
loss
straight from that.
journeys
That's
on
from my
TikTok as
sales.
well.
And that's with the collaborations and the deals
You
that I have
don't even
outside
want
of
to
it.
tell me how much you weigh.
I don't need
because-
to. I don't need
Are
to.
you ashamed of it?
Oh, I'm not
I don't really
ashamed.
then why don't you
understand
tell
how
me?
you can
Why
join
should I
a
feel ashamed?
panel about
When you put a number and you put a
obesity
label on it,
and
it
about
just-
weight and
Okay,
not disclose
Blair,
your
final word
weight.
to you.
I just don't know why he would come on a panel discussing weight and body positivity, fat positivity, and not
Okay.
actually revealing the
I agree.
his number of
Blair,
his
I
weight.
want